Greetings. Here is my introductory video for the 2018 Quantitative Research Methods for Social Workers, Soc-Wk 5537. My name is Bob Prue. I'm your instructor. And best practices in online education state that I should do an introductory video, so that's what I'm going to do. And although most of you will have already had me in an online class in 5536, it may not be necessary. But there are a couple of newbies, or at least new to me. Right now I am in the student preview mode, so this is what your Blackboard site should look like. My Blackboard sites always open up to the Start Here page. You can set it in your settings someplace. Talk to Information Services about how to change that if you want to change it, or muck around. You can find out how to change it. Some people like to start theirs at their home page, which will show any new announcements, any to-do items, courses that may be due, courses, assignments that may be past due, any alerts, etc. But the Start Here page has a couple of items. One is just a picture of me, a link to my web page at UMKC, which is a little bit broken. It goes directly to my page on choosing a statistical test, but that's fine. It's more useful than the other stuff that I had on my page. I was in the process of updating it, never got around to it. So anyway, it's a fun little thing that you may want to look at this semester at some point. Alright, so let's get out of here. So the start page will have a few things that are announcement-like, I guess, that are intended to be permanent. I will get to the announcements page in a second. Right now, the only thing in there besides the pictures of me is that, by the way, is me. That's my brother Steve, and that's my brother Charles. When I was younger, obviously. Other thing in there is this good news for Google Drive users. You can do all of the Excel assignments using Google Drive. They won't be exactly the same, but it will be good enough. I don't plan on being helpful in Google Drive using Google Sheets, so you know, the user beware. But if you have a Google account and you don't have a Microsoft Office, that you can do this course in, and you don't feel like coming in and sitting around in the laboratories, well, get yourself a Google account. Of course, there's a syllabus. Let's see if it opens up. It didn't open up. It just downloads, I guess. So here's the syllabus. I'm not going to go over with it. I'm making the assumption that you can read as well as I can write, and which is we won't go there. Announcements page. So there's an announcement page. Haven't made any announcements yet for this course. There will be one real soon announcing this video when it gets posted. Course content. That's an important area of the course, but it's not vital. You don't even necessarily have to ever come here. There's some links here that can give you some help with your statistical software. the R and spreadsheets. Oh, I don't have enough spreadsheets help in there. A good place to do help with spreadsheets or R is YouTube. So let's just say histogram using Excel, and you'll see however many 70,000 results. So there should be plenty of help for that for this class. So the textbooks for this class, primary text is Statistics for People Who Think They Hate Statistics, using Microsoft Excel. And you can use either the 3rd or the 4th edition. It's by Neil Soc-Wk. There's a little glitch apparently in the 3rd edition, which was pointed out to me, who I turned around and pointed it out to Neil J. Soc-Wk. It was pointed out by our adjunct instructor who teaches the Tuesday section, Beth O'Neill. She's a smarty pants when it comes to statistics. There's a couple other books that are good to have for this course. One is Verzani's Simple R, using R for Introductory Statistics. Another one is A Student's Guide to R. There's also the textbook we used in 5536, which you may or may not need. Don't have any assignments in there, but it's in here in case you need to look on how to. That was my wife's cat that's probably hungry. In case you need to, remember something about a research method. And then finally, here's a whole bunch of stuff for R, free books that are available. And let me tell you, there are a lot of free books available for R out there. The whole thing is about free and open source. And so you've got many things in here that you can just simply go and download. So it's a nice thing. And my whole point about using Excel and R versus SPSS is that they are free, or Excel's not free, but it's freely available. Almost everyone has a copy of that if they have a work computer. Tools, there's a tool link over. Whoops, I got ahead of myself. I went from course content, and then I should go to week by week. So the week by week folder is kind of this is where you need to be. So next week, January 16th, you want to come in here and see what's going on in here. Open it up. You'll want to watch my Stat Wars. Here's some lectures that I've had that, it was uploaded 2-3 years ago, but it's still the same content. Some other things, being successful in online education, additional readings. There's no assignments this first week. I don't know what's gotten into me, but if there had been, there'd be a link for you to go to the assignment for whatever this week was. So that's our week by week folder, and as you can see, there's a folder for every week. Now I am updating these folders, so just be cautious. The official syllabus is the one that we saw, so this is being updated as I go through that. The trouble with having the chair or a dean for the instructor of a course is that we're often so busy doing other things, and this has been an especially busy time at UMKC because of the finances. So, tools. The tools folder has links to all kinds of things that Most of them, I don't know what they are. We will probably be using Blackboard Collaborate in the online class. Jared may be using it on the Saturday class. I don't know. Collaborate Ultra might be the one I use. They both have their pluses and their minuses, of course. There's wiki tools, and there's discussion boards, and there's journals, media galleries, Panopto content. All that is in tools. A lot of that you can just use right out of the box. Okay, so that was tools. Assignments folder. Assignments folder is the place where assignments actually are located. I have the assignments segregated out into just quizzes. They're not actually in there yet. They will be soon. The Excel and R assignments are in here, and there will be subfolders for each assignment that will include a description of the assignment and the any data sets that you might need. And then with any written assignments, literature reviews, final papers, those sorts of things, that will be located in this thing called written assignments. That's my assignments folders. Panopto video. When I most of the videos, in fact, right now, all of the videos related to this course are located on YouTube. We used to use Tegrity, and it was horrible. Then we switched to something else, and it was not much better. Panopto video is pretty decent, and but I haven't gotten around to transferring all my videos from my YouTube account to Panopto, at least not just yet. So, but again, you go back to that week by week folder, and you will find those the whatever video that you need to watch for that week. So there's an email tab down here. If you want to email me as the instructor, then go down to select users. Then you go down to wherever you can find me. There I am. Click on that and just say, hey, Dr. Prue, I need help. Or whatever you want to say. You might say, actually, Dr. Prue, I'm rocking. Just wanted to say hi. That's probably much more likely. Then you type whatever you want to type in the message. Attach a file if you need to, and click submit. Now, of course, you all have access to the UMKC Outlook system. You can go in there and you can type in the word, my last name, Prue, P-R-U-E, and there I will pop up because I think I'm the only Prue in the whole UM system. You can click on that, send me an email. But I may not find it for a week. This one, I have a folder set up in my Outlook account that will automatically send emails that come out of this Blackboard to that folder. So it's a much better way. Now you can also copy these words right here. SOC-WK 5537 Quant Soc Work Res Methods Internet and Saturday Combined SP 2018 exactly word for word, and send it to me through regular email, and it should grab it as well, but it won't if you do a typo. So word to the wise. If you want to send an email to your other users, you can do that. Now, you might have a group that gets set up throughout some point of the year. You can also use this to email your group if you want to. Right now, there's only 2 groups set up in this Blackboard. There's those of you who are in the internet class and those of you who are in the Saturday class. So if you're in the internet class and you want to send everybody in class an email that's related to class, I don't want any spam. I don't want you to say guaranteed loans or anything like that. Just class related stuff. So that's the basics of this Blackboard site. The rest of the stuff, my grade, GMKC policy, net tutor, that's not my content, so I'm not going to pretend to be able to explain it to you. And then finally down here is the groups, which again is going to go to any groups that you want to create. So if you want to create a group that just includes 3 of you who are working together on a research project, you can do that here. Just be sure and give it a name that everybody knows what it is. So, all right. So anyway, that's my quick overview of the Blackboard site. So.